Open up the internet. Just do that. Nope. I'll answer all your questions. Fair enough. That's fine. Just one. Okay, there's a preview for that. All right, that's title. So, Chaparrals versus Mud Ducks. Or, I'm sorry, Wood Ducks. 1P, 2 Rs. What? Okay, cross the line. Right here. It's all in order. They make it easy. Verify we're on. Mine is just spinning. Okay. Same on Facebook. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to beautiful, sunny Minocqua, Wisconsin, as we get ready for Dairyland League Baseball here today, and the visiting. For the first time this season, the visiting Marshfield Chaparrals, hosted by the Minocqua Wood Ducks. Here from Minocqua today, as we again are just minutes away from baseball here from Minocqua. You are watching live on Zaleski Sports and the Grassland Dairy pregame show. Grassland Dairy, exciting, rewarding career opportunities available now. Go to grassland.com and we will give you our Grassland Dairy starting lineups today, and we will start again for the first time this year the visiting Marshfield Chaparrals, and the lineup is this: number 20 in center field, Nathan Kromanaka. In left field is number 7, Caleb Kromanaka. Pitching for the Chaparrals today, number 3, Donovan Brandel. First base, number 23, Victor Gonzalez. At second base, number 5, Luke Wirtz. Number 33 is the third baseman, Luis Rivera. Catching today for the Chaparrals is number 44, Sean O'Connell. The shortstop is number 14, Will Lee. And in right field is number 11, Ethan Peters. Again, Donovan Brandel, today's starting pitcher for the Chaparrals. For the Minocqua Wood Ducks, in center field is Sam Killian. Take a look at the Wood Ducks dugout. In right field, number 5, Jake Hogden. At shortstop is number 6, Peter Ertz. Second base for the Wood Ducks today is number 4, Dakota C. Third base, number 19, Caleb Menzia. At first base is number 26, Gunnar Wheats. Catcher for the Wood Ducks today is number 17, Dan Beertzer. Designated hitter for Minocqua is number 25, Martin Hoger. And in left field is number 1, Nate Hopkins. Pitching for the Wood Ducks today is Zach Peterson. Again, the Wood Ducks playing in their first game here this season here in 2020, and it's a home opener for the Wood Ducks. The Chaparrals come in at a record of 3 wins and no losses. And Again, we are live today from beautiful Minocqua, Wisconsin. Jason Zaleski here, Rachel Zaleski on the ones and twos today as we get set for baseball here from Minocqua. Just a couple of minutes away from first pitch as we see the Wood Ducks rally in front of their dugout, and you are watching the Grassland Dairy pregame show. Grassland Dairy, exciting, rewarding career opportunities available now at grassland.com. Back for the start of today's Dairyland League baseball game between Marshfield and Minocqua after this. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associate, more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's US Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more. All right, back here to Minocqua as we get ready for first pitch. All right, again, back here to Minocqua as we get ready for first pitch today. Chaparrals taking on the Wood Ducks. And Rachel, tell them what they're about to see here as we get just about ready to get started.
Well, hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. It's a beautiful sunny day. Happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there. Today we're getting ready to see these gentlemen throwing the ball really well. Looks like everybody's in good condition. Everybody's talking well, good communication for your warm-ups. I do believe that we're going to see a real fine game today. I'm glad that everybody's tuning in and watching. Thanks everybody for watching Zaleski Sports.
All right. We got everything all figured out here. Again, Chaparrals Wood Ducks. And we are off and running here. 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter, Nathan Kromanaka. One ball, 2 strikes now on the foul. Peterson ready, gets the sign, and here's the 1-2 to Kromanaka. This one grounded over to first or second. Actually, that was the first baseman, picked the ball. And I don't think he got the foot down in time, no, so it's going to be a leadoff single for Nathan Kromanaka. Did you even change the time? Okay. So, with Nathan aboard, brother Caleb steps in. Tough play for the first baseman, Gunnar Wheats, to make over there. He had to range over to his right and just not able to come back. And the pitcher, Peterson, a little bit late covering, but the speedy Nathan Kromanaka made everything difficult. The 1-0 here from Peterson. That one's high. So 2 balls, no strikes now. Peterson delivers in for a strike. And throw to first is late. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Leadoff hitter Kromanaka on first. Infield single. Brother Caleb Kromanaka here puts this one in play. Grounded over to second. Flipped to short for 1. Across to first. In time for the double play as the Wood Ducks erase both base runners on the 4-6-3 double play. So 2 down now brings up Donovan Brandel, today's starting pitcher for the Chaparrals. That one high from Peterson. Nice turn from C to Ertz to Whites. We're going to say Wheats. C, Ertz to Wheats. There you go. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-1 from Peterson. Off-speed pitch that Brando fouls off his back foot. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody. Here's the 2-2. That one bounces in. Count full now to Brando. Peterson ready, the 2-out, full count delivery. Brandel pops this one into the infield. Third baseman Caleb Menzia comes on and makes the catch, and that'll be the end of the Chaparrals' top of the first. It was a Kromanaka leadoff hit, double play, and then the pop out to Brandel as the Chaparrals bat 3, no left on, nobody's scored. Bottom of the first for Minocqua coming up.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central en Marshfield.
Back here to Minocqua, Donovan Brandel on to pitch bottom of the first for the Chaparrals. And the Mud Ducks will take active fire here for the first time this season. Sam Killian, Jake Hodgson, and Peter Ertz to lead off for Minocqua. Nasonville Dairy is a 2020 Processor Award winner. Congratulations to Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. More from Nasonville Dairy in our post-game report at the conclusion of this one. But a very nice day, mid-70s here in Minocqua. Mostly sunny. Couple 2-tree fluffy clouds rolling through. But otherwise, a great day here. Great day in Minocqua. Actually, we spent yesterday here in town. Went to all the familiar locations here in Minocqua yesterday. You know them. A limited attendance, though. Not as jam-packed as a Saturday would be. I guess if you think of a summer Saturday back to last year, different this year. Brando spikes that one on the first pitch to Gonzalez.
So the ball. Okay.
Yeah. And that one comes in low. The 2-0 now to Sam Killian. And strike at the knees. Nice pitch there by Brandel. Inside corner, right at the knees. You had your ball strikes tracker up there. You'd have a dot right in that bottom right-hand corner of the batting zone. And that one falls through. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Brandel. And walked him. So on 5 pitches, Brandel puts the leadoff hitter aboard in Sam Killian. That brings up the right fielder, Jake Hodgson. I'm not sure I'm saying that name right. Seems like I said it differently before, huh? So the right fielder Hodgson, and strike on the first pitch. And foul there. Brandel ready. Here's the 0-2. And that one low. Runner will take off down to second. Slide is in time. So Killian advances on what we're going to call a wild pitch. He was not running on the pitch. So leadoff runner now in scoring position at second. Brandel inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this one grounded to Brandel, checks the runner and throws over to first in time for the out. Easily chased Killian back to second base for out number 1. That brings up the shortstop, Peter Ertz. Ertz got his stirrups pulled up to his knees. Pant legs down just below the knee. And a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss there. Blew that one by Ertz, did Brandel. Now with 1 out, runner at second is Killian in 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Brandel checks Killian, fires home in the dirt for a ball. Home plate umpire dusts off the plate. Had to do that a couple times already. Brandel has been firing low. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, so Ertz goes down swinging for out number 2. Killian remains at second. That brings up the cleanup hitter, the second baseman, Dakota C. Don't see a whole lot of second basemen in the cleanup spot. Some, but not many. Strike on the first offering to C. Low for a ball. Brandel testing the bottom of that strike zone. That was below the knees, correctly called. Brandel works quick. Here's the 1-1. That one grounded over to Wirtz at second. And over to Gonzalez in time for the out. And the Wood Ducks leave one on. They score none. We have played one complete here from Minocqua. Marshfield nothing, Minocqua nothing.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
All right, back here to Minocqua. Marshfield Country Club is located just west of Marshfield on County Road H. Enjoy 18 holes of golfing along the picturesque Yellow River with golf available for all skill levels. Marshfield Country Club also has a full menu including burgers, sandwiches, and homemade pizza. Marshfield Country Club restaurant is also fun at night. Make your tee time now by visiting golfmcc.com. I'd imagine a lot of folks over at golf courses all over the state of Wisconsin today. A lot of rain yesterday, mainly in the morning. Over here in Minocqua, the rain let up at about 2 o'clock. A light sprinkle from the time we rolled into town and around noon until around 2. The sun broke through from time to time. Overall, a nice day in and around central and northern Wisconsin yesterday afternoon. And nothing but outdoor fun today. For the Chaparrals here in the top of the second, Victor Gonzalez, Luke Wirtz, and Luis Rivera. First offering from Peterson to Gonzalez, misses for a ball. That one skips in, ball 2. Gonzalez back in the box. Peterson ready and delivers. That one high. Ball 3. So Peterson in danger of walking the leadoff hitter, the cleanup hitter, Victor Gonzalez. See if Gonzalez is taking all the way here, and does. And Peterson pumps in a strike. Peterson ready. Here's the 3-1. That one fouled back. Full count now as Gonzalez may have let the best pitch of the at-bat go on the 3-0 count. I think that, especially early in the game, a full count really favors the pitcher. Here it is. And that one skips in low for a ball. So Gonzalez able to lay off, draws a leadoff walk, and like the first inning, Chaparrals have a runner on board with nobody out. 4-6-3 double play erased the leadoff hitter last inning for the Chaparrals.
I'm going first.
So Luke Wirtz, player manager, steps in now for the Chaparrals. On deck, Luis Rivera. Talk about Rivera here momentarily, as Luis played the first game, last 2 games, work assignment elsewhere Kept him off the ball diamond. Glad he can make the trip to Minocqua today. Curveball misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes now to Wirtz. Peterson walked Gonzalez. Good pitch for Wirtz, perhaps coming on the 2-0. Fastball misses low and gets past the catcher, Beertzer, and that'll allow Gonzalez to skip down to second base. Wild pitch by Zach Peterson. So the 3-0 now to Wirtz. In the upper ranges of the strike zone for a strike. So Wirtz taking on the 3-0 just like Gonzalez did before him. See what Peterson gives on the 3-1. And high missed that one, so back-to-back walks issued from Peterson. Runners now at first and second, nobody out. That'll bring up the third baseman now, Luis Rivera. Again, Rivera played in the first game for the Chaparrals, missed the second 2. Is got to take care of his chickens first, right? That's what Marshawn Lynch, right? Got to take care of your chickens. Well, that's what Rivera was doing the last 2 games. Runner Gonzalez takes off, hit and run by the Chaparrals, and it's going to be misplayed over as short. Everybody's safe as Gonzalez was running on the hit and run. Wirtz moves to second, and the base is loaded now for the Chaparrals with nobody out. That brings up the catcher, Sean O'Connell. Peterson and the Wood Ducks in trouble here on the top of the second. First pitch swinging is O'Connell, knocks down Peterson on the mound. Throw over to first is in time. Put a question mark on that. Still not sure what they called over there. And there's a time call. They're going to check on Peterson as the run did score. We'll get you caught up on what happened with O'Connell. I think they called him safe. He's standing halfway between first and the pitcher's mound, but just kind of standing. And Rachel, if we stay on this camera here, it'll show him just kind of lingering out in the inner parts of the infield here. I didn't see the call as Gonzalez was coming to score, but they're going to say Rivera was safe, and he's kind of motioning safe with a question mark. I wasn't quite sure what happened, but it'll be an RBI infield hit for Sean O'Connell, and the Chaparrals on the board, 1-0 here. Still nobody out, still bases loaded, still top of the second. So Peterson fires home and fires in a strike to the shortstop, the 8-hitter today, Will Lee. Yep, high for a ball. Our home plate umpire makes a motion with his hand on every pitch. On the balls, he's motioning inside, outside, high. And got me confused a couple times for a strike sign. This one is hit through the box at, oh no, it's actually going to be fielded over at second. The run will score, and it'll be an RBI for Will Lee as he grounds out to Dakota C. Chaparrals move ahead 2-0 here. I thought that was going to get through the hole. A nice play by C to get over there and make the play. Rivera at third. O'Connell is at second. First base is open for the right fielder, Ethan Peters. And strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Wood Duck starting pitcher Zach Peterson. But just 1 out in the inning. Plenty of opportunities left here for the Chaparrals. Runners on second and third in O'Connell and Rivera. Peters squares to bunt, thrown over his head for ball one. The 1-1 to Peters. Fastball is swung on and hit foul.
It's not happening.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Switch. And Peters goes down swinging for the second out of the inning. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Nathan Kromanaka. That one comes in high and outside for a ball. Again, 2 outs, runners on second and third.
Aren't they supposed to hit on this one? The closer one? No. I've been doing it. Leave it alone.
2 balls, no strikes now to Kromanaka. Kromanaka of the Nathan variety. Looking for an RBI here. He lifts this one into shallow center field. Shortstop Ertz is over and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. The Chaparrals do score 2. They leave 2 on. We've played 1.5 here from Minocqua. Our score, Marshfield 2, Minocqua nothing.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see, that's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield.
More people watching there.
You have a choice where you go for
No,
prosthetic
that's not
care.
okay though.
My focus and specialty
I
is
sell
providing a
based on
prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
All right, back here to Minocqua as we take a look at left fielder, Caleb Kromanaka. Getting, take a little break. Take a little break out there. He'll actually lead off the top of the third inning. For the bottom of the second, the Minocqua Wood Ducks will bring up the 5-hitter, Caleb Menzia, followed by Gunnar Wheats and Dan Biertzer. Third baseman, first baseman, catcher for the Wood Ducks. Donovan Brandel pitched a pretty good first inning, really. Just 18 pitches, a few more than he would have liked. A couple in the dirt. The strikes were, when he found the strike zone, they were hard to handle. Again, Menzia, Wheats, and Biertzer for the Wood Ducks. Caleb Menzia, third baseman for the Wood Ducks, steps in. As we start things here in the bottom of the second, live from Minocqua, Wisconsin. That is a first for us here at Zaleski Sports. Done a couple, I don't know, I guess you call them highlights. A couple of recorded videos up here in Minocqua. It's our first live contest here in the Northwoods Hope you all back home are enjoying. You saved yourself a little gas money, a little time. Got other plans here on this Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, including myself. At home with your youngsters, maybe even watching this game right now. And that reminds me, those that are watching, make sure to tell your friends, neighbors, and strangers that live sports is on Zaleski Sports right now as Brandel on the 2-2 misses outside. Count is full. Let them know how you found us. Send them a link, a text, give them a phone call, figure it out. But as we've said all summer, do not be a sports hog. Take it all for yourself. Let other people have fun as we're having fun here on our 60 Days of Summer on Zaleski Sports. Inside and lost the leadoff hitter, Menzia. So Menzia trots down to first. That'll bring up the first baseman, Gunnar Wheats. We see a bunch of you watching right now, and thank you all for watching. And again, every time I say that, I do see a couple more folks hop on. So I think the message is being heard. But, let them know. They probably know somebody playing, and they would appreciate you telling them about today's game. In for a strike. So quickly now, after walking Menzia, Brandel goes up, no balls, 2 strikes on the first baseman, Wheats. Brandel works quick. Here's the 0-2. Fouled back. Brandel gets a new ball from his backstop. Readies and delivers the 0-2 again. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Wheats goes down swinging. Strikeout number 2 of the afternoon for Brandel. Brings up the catcher, Dan Beertzer. Talked to Beertzer before the game. He was, well, we'll wait for the first pitch here from Brandel. Outside for a ball. He couldn't believe that they were having their game broadcast today. He thought that was amazing. and I guess it is. I mean, we just kind of take it as routine around here. And sometimes we show up to these visiting ballparks, stadiums, arenas, gymnasiums, whatever it is. And we get that reaction sometimes. Here's the 2-0 from Brandel. Missed outside again. 3 balls, no strikes now to Beertzer. Again, Brandel walked Menzia. Did not throw a ball to Wheats, and now has 3 balls, no strikes to Beertzer. So kind of a roller coaster ride here for Brandel. To some extent anyway, able to... No, okay, so again, the umpire makes a motion. It looks like a strike call at times, but that was a ball. So runners now at first and second, 1 out. And the designated hitter, Martin Hoger. Anyway, we show up at these places, and sometimes people are just like, what? There's a broadcast. This one hit over to first. Bobbling it momentarily is Gonzalez, and finally gathers it in time to retire Hoger. Both runners advance. So 2 outs, runners at second and third in Beertzer and Menzia brings up the 9-hitter, left fielder Nate Hopkins. And Hopkins sees a strike. But yeah, you get all kinds of reactions. Mainly it is, okay, well, how do we make sure everybody back at our home base gets to watch the game? So we kind of commandeer some phones, and we send messages to people on their phone. It's just easier that way.
Gavin says hi.
2 outs. Here's the 0-2. Misses outside. And Gavin says, "Hey, Jason." Gavin watching right from third base over there. Hey, Gavin. Got to talk to Gavin before the game today. Here's the 1-2 from Brandel. That one fouled back. Gavin, Becky, Devin able to make the trip up here. There was one other too. daughter. I've drawn a blank on the name there, but Father's Day for Gavin. Again, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. 2 outs. Here's the 1-2 again from Brandel. That one fouled back again, so Nate Hopkins staying alive behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And one more time. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch. Missed behind, and with the backstop only about 10 feet, maybe 12 feet behind home plate. Much different than at Jack Hackman back in Marshfield, where a pass ball like that, or actually a wild pitch like that, is going to score that runner from third. Here it does not. And the 2-2. Low, and the count has run full. This was an 0-2 count just a few pitches ago to Hopkins. Count is now full here as we play with 2 outs in the bottom of the second inning. And skip that way in, and second walk of the inning issued by Brandel as the bases are now loaded. And back to the top of the order in center fielder Sam Killian. No hits yet for the Wood Ducks. And inside to Killian. And Killian walked back in the first inning. Brandel really working here in this inning and not working well. He's 24 pitches in the inning, and now his catcher, Sam O'Connell, and first baseman Victor Gonzalez is going to go take a check on Donnie. As this second inning has been a struggle. Started the inning on actually 18 pitches, now thrown 43 total. 2 balls, no strikes now to Killian. And a strike there as O'Connell and Gonzalez likely came in and reminded Donnie that you've got an unhittable fastball, throw it. That fastball misses outside. And Brandel now 1 pitch away from walking in a run. And it's the bottom inside corner for a strike. Killian thought that was ball 4. He was a skip and a hop down the first baseline. So with 2 outs, bases loaded, runners will be on the move here with the full count pitch. The runners are off, and the pitch comes in. This is grounded over to short. Pick there, Lee over to Gonzalez. He drops it. 1 run is in. The second run is going to come around. And on the dropped throw over to first, we are tied at 2-all. And give Killian a infield hit there. That was a tough play for Lee to make. So runners now at first and third for the right fielder, Jake Hogden. Throw over to first is not in time. Both Gonzalez and Killian will pick themselves up off the dirt. The 1 ball, 1 strike now is the count to Jake Hodgson. And that one is fouled back right off of the top of the helmet of the catcher, Sean O'Connell, and off the chest protector of our home plate umpire today. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, now 2 outs. Chaparrals trying to get out of this before any further damage is done. And this one grounded right to Gonzalez at first. He'll pick it and calmly step on the bag for the final out of the inning. But the Wood Ducks do get 1 hit. They score twice. We have played 2 complete, tied at 2 from Minocqua. For over 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? We make banking about you. We have a strong partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments with new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally, with locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Gresham, Medford, Shawano, Wausau, and Weston, and is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with easy and simple home delivery. That's right, Hewitt's Meat will deliver your favorite meat, treats, sides, and snacks right to your door. All you need to do is email online store at hewittsmeats.com for your order form. Fill it out, send it back, and Hewitt's Meats will deliver to your door in Marshfield, Hewitt, Auburndale, and Chile. Again, email to online store at hewittsmeats.com to get started. Of course, you can still visit the store on Downwind Drive in Marshfield and visit Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
Okay.
Happy Father's Day from Minocqua. Jason Zaleski alongside Rachel Zaleski today. Again, I told you at the top of the broadcast, we came over into town yesterday, just right after 12 o'clock. Did some shopping in the downtown area. Got a bacon cheeseburger and a, I don't know, some sort of salad, some sort of chicken salad. After shopping was done. Went down a couple water slides. Found out there's no pizza delivery in Minocqua. Not during this strange time anyway. There has been in the past. Found that out last night. Played some mini golf, and voila, here at a baseball game. That's how we do it. Just happened to found a baseball game while we were here. I thought, what the heck? We got all this equipment. Let's make it look nice. Caleb Kromanaka, Donovan Brandel, Victor Gonzalez all due up here in the top of the third. Peterson remains on for the Wood Ducks. Throws a strike on the first pitch to Caleb Kromanaka. Outside for a ball. And that one misses to the outside as well.
Yeah, 3-1 count.
Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss there. Peterson ready. Here's the 2-2. Kromanaka hits that one foul into the backstop. Very tall backstop here in Minocqua, and we'll show you coming out of the next commercial a very interesting outfield fence in right field. We call it the chain link monster out in right. Explain that to you here in just a moment. Off-speed pitch to Kromanaka, and hits that into shallow center field, and center fielder charging on is Killian for the first out of the inning. And Rachel will follow Killian back into center field here as Donovan Brandel comes into play, and as we do, we'll show you, there it is, the chain link monster in right field. As pedestrians have a walking path right over there, and you'd hate for somebody to get bonked in the head if they weren't paying attention to a baseball game coming in. As the first pitch, Brandel is a curveball in for a strike. That one's high for a ball. high for ball as well. Rachel, again, will show him the right field fence over there. And again, we see a pedestrian taking a walk down the path right there. Yeah, last thing you want to do is to hit that guy in the top of the head if he's not looking. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Brandel. Right, Rachel? You wouldn't like getting bonked in the head?
No.
By a home run baseball. That would be bad news. And Brandel hits that one up and out of play behind the Chaparrals dugout. So the chain link monster in right. And a very, what I would call short porch here where we are in left field. No markings on the walls as the 2-2 from Peterson comes in. Off-speed pitch that Brandel will bounce over to C at second and over to Wheats in time for the second out of the inning here in the top of the third. But I would guess to left field, we go about 305 to left field. Right field, much of the same, but you're going to have to hit it more than 305 to get it over the chain link monster. But then to straightaway center, go about 380. So a very diamond-shaped outfield fence, and curveball there drops in outside for a ball to Victor Gonzalez. And that's the setup here from Minocqua. Again, about 12 feet behind from home plate to the backstop, and we saw that come into play in the bottom of the second. Wild pitch from Brandel, and runner at third, but just couldn't score on that. There's just not enough room back there. Gonzalez launches one to right field and deep, going back and gone! A home run for Victor Gonzalez as he hits it over the right field monster. And Gonzalez will trot around third base. That ball was tagged by Victor Gonzalez. And the Chaparrals go up 3-0 here in the top of the third inning. What a blast by Gonzalez, as I was saying. Go about 305 down the line, but you had to hit it harder than that to get over the top of that wall. And Gonzalez did all of it. All right. And then Peterson, I think just threw it behind Luke Wirtz. Boy, I hope that was not what I saw there. But 3-2 now, Chaparrals. And that one up high. 2 balls, no strikes now to Wirtz. But how about that, Rachel? Just as I'm explaining the fence. Yeah. That comes into play, and now Wirtz does get hit. And not quite sure. I hate to call that intentional, but that first pitch to Wirtz went up and over his head. I don't know if it was all the way behind him, but an interesting pitch after a home run, and then after a home run, you hit the player manager, Luke Wirtz. All right.
Thanks for piecing that together for us.
I don't know what to say. I hope that's not what happened. That'll bring up the third baseman, Luis Rivera. As both the Wood Ducks manager and catcher Dan Beertzer goes down to, I guess, just check on the pitcher. Interesting couple of pitches there thrown after the home run, and that one up high, and it's possible Peterson may have just lost it here in his arm, not his mind, but his arm. Yeah, go Gonzo, that's right. Who said that, Rachel? Kevin Grainquist. Yeah, hey Kevin. Yeah, go Gonzo. Go gone. What a blast. And the 1-1 comes in low. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Rivera. It was a 2-out go Gonzo on top of it all. So with 2 outs here, runner at first is Wirtz, and Rivera takes up high. That was top of the hairline level there from Peterson.
Is that how high it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 balls, 1 strike. See what Rivera wants to do with this, and he hits a foul up the first base line and out of play.
You get 2 strikes.
So full count now, and Wirtz will be on the move, I think, with the pitch. With 2 outs, certainly should be. Peterson looks in after the time was granted at the plate. Full count here with 2 outs, and now Peterson steps off this time, so he'll reload again. Now with 2 outs, top of the third, full count to Rivera. In for a ball, and a walk issued with 2 outs to Rivera. So runners now at first and second. And that brings up catcher Sean O'Connell. Infield single his last time up. And some long toss behind the Wood Ducks dugout as next pitcher getting loose. High for a ball. Can't see who it is from here. They're behind the dugout, so our view is obstructed as to who that might be. And I don't know if a walk here, I don't know if there's enough time. As Peterson has, it looks like he is worn out. His pitches are missing by a substantial margin. And that one is inside, so ball 3 as he throws 3 straight. So 2 outs, runners at first and second, and a 3-0 delivery from Peterson to O'Connell. And 4 straight, and the bases are loaded. And now the activity from behind the Wood Ducks dugout is going to bring a pitching change. And so we'll have all that for you here in just a minute as we come back with 2 outs, top of the third, and pitching change for the Wood Ducks. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chile, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement. All right, back here to Minocqua as we take a look at the relief pitcher who was the designated hitter, Martin Hoger. Hoger now pitching for Peterson here in the top of the third. Chaparrals with the bases loaded. Here on this Father's Day, they've scored 1. It was a 2-out solo home run from Victor Gonzalez. And looking for more here, but that did break the 2-2 tie after the Chaparrals, and Donnie Brandel gave up 2 back in the bottom of the second. And Hoger's warm-up pitches are done. And that will bring our batter to the plate here. And fouled out of play. Will Lee, the shortstop, he grounded out in his last plate appearance back in the second inning, just 1 inning ago. That one comes in for a strike. So now quickly 0-2 here as again Peterson, after that home run, he just lost it. Just lost it. Check swing there by Lee, did not go around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And we see that from time to time. You give up a home run, and something just happens. Something, whatever was clicking, stops. The click stops. That one bounces in as Hoger attempted to Lee down low. Lee not biting. A lot of fishing here in Minocqua, speaking of not biting. Probably a lot of hard luck stories by fishermen. And strike 3 looking, so Hoger comes in relief of Peterson and leaves all 3 of his runners stranded on base. The Chaparrals do get 1 in the top of the 3rd. Bottom of the 2nd, Minocqua coming up. Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neillsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the Alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neillsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the Alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes. Bottom of the 3rd here in Minocqua. Hopkins Well Drilling Incorporated of Auburndale is a 4th generation homegrown business right here in central Wisconsin. That's 4 generations of business know-how and 4 generations of giving back to the central Wisconsin community. Being part of our community, supporting and celebrating local events like this baseball broadcast is what Hopkins Well Drilling Incorporated is all about. And Hopkins Well Drilling Incorporated right now is all about irrigation well drilling. So irrigation well drilling is also available now at Hopkins Well Drilling Incorporated of Auburndale. So Brandel remains on here for the Chaparrals as we will pick up play in the bottom of the 3rd inning. A rough outing here for Brandel. I'd said at the top of the 2nd that he had a fairly neat first inning. He did issue a walk in that first inning and a number of balls in the dirt. I just kind of chalk that up to playing in a new ballpark here, making from Wisconsin Rapids, a 2+ hour drive up here to Minocqua, and thought maybe he just needed an inning to get settled in, but the 2nd inning was not efficient. A number of walks, wild pitches, 2 runs scored. All right, for the Wood Ducks here in the bottom of the 3rd, Ertz, C, and Menzia, as the first from Brandel to Ertz comes in low for a ball. And that one as well. So he starts out Ertz at 2 balls, no strikes. Kind of how he left off the 2nd inning. And at this rate, you got to think it may not be a long outing for Donovan Brandel. Generally, early in the season here, things to be decided yet, but generally regarded as the ace on this staff. Chaparrals do have a lot of quality pitching, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Ertz. High for a ball. Brandel 56 pitches here through 2 innings.
Line up this camera.
That one fouled back.
It wasn't nice.
Brandel ready, and the full count to Ertz. That one is hit up and out of play. Right towards the Little League field. 4 diamonds here. Stopped in yesterday just to take a look around, and there were 2 Little League games going on a Saturday afternoon. Pretty good way to do things. Full count again to Ertz is swung on and missed for strike 3. Bottom of the third, one out, brings up second baseman Dakota C. C grounded out back in the first inning. And first pitch swinging, and that one played deep in the hole by Wirtz over to Gonzalez. In time for the out. Nice play there by Luke Wirtz. And records the second out of the inning. Third baseman Caleb Menzia. As Wirtz was playing back on that ground ball, or on that at-bat to begin with, and swing and a miss. Actually fouled, but either way, strike one to Menzia. Wirtz was playing back in the hole to begin with and had to range even a little deeper to his left. It was a nice play by an efficient second baseman and player manager Luke Wirtz. And strike two there, so Brando looking to have a quick inning here and give himself a chance to pitch in the fourth. So 2 outs, here's the 0-2 to Menzia, and foul back. Another long inning here in the third for Brando probably would have ended his night, so he wants to, I'm sure he wants to pitch the fourth inning. And maybe, depending on things go, maybe even the fifth. Here's the 0-2. Outside for a ball to Menzia. Menzia walked in the second inning of the game here for Brando coming up. Menzia steps out. And swung on and missed for strike three. So Brando gets the strikeout swinging of Menzia. That is Donovan Brando's fourth strikeout of the game. We have played three complete here from Minocqua. Chaparrals lead 3-2. Stay comfortable all year round with custom heating and cooling of Neilsville and Marshfield. Whether you have new construction or looking for a replacement, Custom Heating and Cooling will find the most energy efficient rood furnace for your home. You can choose 60-month no-interest financing with easy monthly payments when you choose Custom Heating and Cooling. Custom Heating and Cooling is also your LP choice with customized payment plans and friendly delivery. Family-owned and operated, insured, licensed, certified, experienced. Custom Heating and Cooling puts the custom in customer. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
We're back.
All right, and there we are. Proof. We are in Minocqua. Having a great time here. I know there's a name, City, Minocqua, City of, I don't know, I guess I'd call it City of Chain Lakes, but I'm sure there's a name for it. Chamber of Commerce probably knows more about that than I do. But we start play here in the bottom of the fourth inning, bunt shown by Peters, and that one fouled. Peters 0 for 1 with a strikeout here today. And Martin Hoger in again. This one bunted up the first base line by Peters. Picked by Hoger and over to Weeks in time for the 1-3 put out.
It's doing that again.
Switch off of it.
I am. I can't get none of it. Either one.
1-2. Nathan Kromanaka back in time. Again. Throw back over to first is not in time. Hoger again, readies. Not in time, but Nathan was leaning down there at first. Actually, he was not more than leaning. He was about 15 feet. First is in time for the out as Ertz from his knees over to Wheats in time for the final out of the Chaparrals top half of the third. Our score after 3.5 is Marshfield 3, Minocqua 2. We'll be back after this.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's US Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central en Marshfield.
All right, there we go. How's that look? Back here to Minocqua. One out here in the inning for Randall and the Chaparrals. Brings up the catcher, Dan Beertzer. Like I said, you got to be able to see these things. What your job is here. So quickly 0-2 now, Brandel to Beertzer. Brandel looking for what he would call his first efficient inning here of the game. Inning 3, much better than 2 and 1. One out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. No balls, 2 strikes to Beertzer. And swung on a miss, strike 3. So Brandel beginning to pick up the pace here. 2 outs quickly in the bottom of the 4th for the Wood Ducks. Brings up the pitcher, Martin Hoger. Hoger ground out. Pitcher now, he came in relief of the starting pitcher, Zach Peterson, back in the top of the 3rd inning. Pitched a pretty good top of the 4th for the Wood Ducks. Now we'll come to bat here in the bottom of the 4th. Brandel steps off. A drop of sweat came down from his forehead into his eye. Inside strike. There we go. The umpire pointed to the right. The pitch was inside. It's got to be a strike. But he also points to the right when it's a ball outside. So trying to get all his mannerisms down here. I think we finally got them all figured out. 2 balls, 1 strike now as Hoger picks up the loose change in front of O'Connell and sends it back to Brandel. Again, thank you all for watching and taking your Father's Day here to watch baseball with us, as that one's fouled back. So happy Father's Day. I know Steve Maves watching back in Wisconsin Rapids today. Steve will be on the call tomorrow. We've got more fast pitch softball from Marshfield Fairgrounds Park. 4 games, all starting at 5 o'clock tomorrow night. And Steve will be on the call for games 1 and 2 at a minimum. I did all 4 2 Mondays ago. Come on, Steve. Full count now from Brandel. This one is bounced just past him. Lee picks that short. Over to Gonzalez in time, and Donovan Brandel does get his first 1-2-3 inning here of the game as he finishes inning number 4. We have played 4 complete. Marshfield 3, Minocqua 2. All right, get out of there. You should know how to do this, though. You're just setting up a scoreboard is all that's happening. Yeah, can you come over here and help me? Just hang on to it or something? You didn't even go to commercial.
I did.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with easy and simple home delivery. That's right, Hewitt's Meat will deliver your favorite meat, treats, sides, and snacks right to your door. All you need to do is email online store at hewittsmeats.com for your order form. Fill it out, send it back, and Hewitt's Meats will deliver to your door in Marshfield, Hewitt, Auburndale, and Chile. Again, email to online store at hewittsmeats.com to get started. Of course, you can still visit the store on Downwind Drive in Marshfield and visit Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. All right, back here as we begin the top of the 5th inning. Chaparrals coming to bat. Going to give the scoreboard one more effort here before I throw it completely out the window. as the Chaparrals go Gonzalez, Wirtz, and Rivera here to start in the top of the 5th inning. Gonzalez mighty hack as he hit a 2-run blast to right field his last time up. Trying to duplicate efforts there, it looked like. Big swing by Rivera, or by Gonzalez. Now the 0-2 outside for a ball as Martin Hoger stays on here in relief of Zach Peterson, stays on in the top of the 5th. And a swing and foul. Okay. So foul tip. Gonzalez stays alive. And Gonzalez rips that one foul down the right field line. Dog's going to chase after that ball. And I think he got it. Yep, he did. Now he's going to bring it back. Check that dog out. All right. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count to Gonzalez. Hoger ready. And a swing and a miss will tag Gonzalez. He was already headed to the dugout. Some warm-ups in the Chaparrals pen right now with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. As the pitch to Wirtz comes in high. Hunter Korger warming up for the Chaparrals. And that one comes in. And we wait, because again, it looked like a strike, but could have been a ball as he umpire punched to the outside. That one is high for a ball. And our stadium scoreboard operator having the same troubles we are. They weren't sure either what that was. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Wirtz. And inside for a strike. 2-2. Outside for a ball as Rachel working at a feverish pace to at least get some sort of graphic up on the screen for you as our scoreboard software has decided it is taking Father's Day off. That one fouled. So full count now to Wirtz. Wirtz a walk and a hit by pitch here in this game today. Hoger ready and now steps off. Time called behind the plate by his battery mate Dan Beertzer. Now ready with the full count pitch. Off speed pitch that Wirtz lines at short and right at. Call that a right at him as Peter Ertz really just had to back up about 3 steps for out number 2. Hoger to Rivera. That misses down low for a ball. Hoger now picks up the pace, coming back outside. Yes, so the umpire and Rivera both kind of lurch to the outside, kind of in tandem. Now the 2-0 from Hoger, and that misses now inside. So Hoger was looking efficient through the first 2 outs of the inning. Lost his touch here a little bit to Rivera. Rivera a single and a walk today. Here's the 3-0, and Rivera hits this one to straightaway right field. Under it is, left field is Nate Hopkins in to make the catch. So Hopkins retires Rivera, and the Chaparrals go down in order 1-2-3 after 4.5. Our score remains the same: Marshfield 3, Minocqua 2.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
You're there. All right, back here to Minocqua again. First game of the year for the Wood Ducks here in 2020. Still looking to burn some of the infield grass off. And that'll happen with just people coming out here and running on it. Take a look at that. All right. Give you a little bit of a scoreboard here. At least what we think is our best effort at one. Give you a little bit of something to look at anyway. And this one lifted into shallow right field. Lee back and makes the play. Nice job by the shortstop, Will Lee, to come in and make the play for the first out of the inning. Field line and out of play. Right fielder Kromanaka gave chase. Not able to, they had to jump the fence to get over there. Good effort. So 3 balls, 1 strike now. The count to the center fielder, leadoff hitter, Sam Killian. And Brandel misses. So Brandel issues the walk. Again, it was Hunter Korger warming up for the Chaparrals back in the bottom of the inning. I'm sorry, back in the bottom of the 4th inning, as Jake Hodgson, right fielder for the Wood Ducks, in, and he gets hit on the 0-1 delivery. And we take a look at Wirtz at second base, player manager Luke Wirtz, and he's going to keep Randall in. So Brandel stays in after hitting Ogden. Runners now at first and second. 1 out. Shortstop Peter Ertz. 2 strikeouts. This one is hit into shallow center field. And the shortstop again, Will Lee, back to make the catch. Calls off center fielder Nathan Kromanaka. And 2 outs now in the bottom of the 5th inning. Sam Killian at second. Jake Ogden stands on first. Now both runners lead off. And a ball comes into Dakota C. Now this one hit straight into right field and right at Ethan Peters. And Peters collects the 3rd out of the inning. The Wood Ducks leave 2 on. They score none. We have played 5 complete here in Minocqua. Our score, Marshfield 3, Minocqua 2. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with easy and simple home delivery. That's right, Hewitt's Meat will deliver your favorite meat, treats, sides, and snacks right to your door. All you need to do is email online store at hewittsmeats.com for your order form. Fill it out, send it back, and Hewitt's Meats will deliver to your door in Marshfield, Hewitt, Auburndale, and Chile. Again, email to online store at hewittsmeats.com to get started. Of course, you can still visit the store on Downwind Drive in Marshfield and visit Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. C. Menzia and Wheats. I'm sorry. Let me start that over. There we go. O'Connell, Lee, and Peters here to start for the Chaparrals. In the top of the 6th inning, it'll be Menzia, Wheats, and Beertzer in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, thanks Bun for watching. Bun Pills, over the years, just a frequent, big-time Chaparrals fan, is what we'll say. As ball 1 to O'Connell. Miss seeing Steve and Bun and the Pills family at the Chaparrals games. This one is going to be fouled and out of play. Wood Ducks scored 2 in the bottom of the 2nd. The Chaparrals scored 2 in the top of the 2nd. And the bottom of the 2nd, a couple of those runs unearned, as they say that O'Connell offered at that pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. A couple of walks, wild pitch in the bottom of the 2nd. Allowed the Wood Ducks to push 2 across. And then Victor Gonzalez broke our tie in the top of the 3rd with a big blast over the right field chain link monster, and that's where we stand now in the top of the 6th, 3-2 Marshfield. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to the leadoff hitter, Sean O'Connell. Leadoff hitter in this inning, I should say. This one is fouled back. Count remains full. Yeah, Dan Leonard. Dan, I didn't see you here. Dan, are you at the game? Or Dan's maybe watching from home. Yeah, the Chaps going to need a couple runs, I think. I don't think the Wood Ducks are done yet. Here's the 3-2 from Hoger, and fouled back again by O'Connell. Yeah, matter of fact, I don't see Dan. I don't see Adam. What the heck? Did the bus leave late from Marshfield or something? something happened. Here's the 3-2 again from Hoger to O'Connell, and that one misses up high. So a walk here to start things for the Chaparrals in the top of the 6th inning. Shortstop Will Lee. Hoger came in relief of Zach Peterson in the top of the 3rd inning. Peterson pitched 2 2/3, gave up 3. Hoger took over, bases loaded with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning, and stranded those bases loaded, saved Peterson from a couple more earned runs on his 2 2/3 effort here today. And I would say Peterson probably owes Martin Hoger a beer or something for that. Yeah, Dan's at home. Happy Father's Day, Dan. Yep. It's a long drive up here to Minocqua. Especially when it's raining like it was when we drove up here yesterday. Strike called. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count to the number 8 hitter, Will Lee. No outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Martin Hoger delivers the 2-1 high for a ball. So Danny, I'm going to leave it up to you, Dan Leonard. Make sure that Adam and Jason and everybody else are watching with you back at home, as there's a strike called, high and inside strike. Lee wasn't exactly impressed with that call. So full count now to the shortstop, Will Lee. Runner at first is the catcher, Sean O'Connell. And that one poked at over to second, flipped to short for 1, across to first in time, and another 4-6-3 double play by the Wood Ducks. They pulled off that same double play back in the 1st inning, and they roll 2 here again in the top of the 6th, so 2 outs now. Bring up the right fielder, Ethan Peters. Peters strikeout and a ground out here today, and first pitch swinging in the infield. Hoger calls for it and stands 8 feet in front of home plate and makes the final out of the inning, and that's exactly what happened in the 1st. Chaparrals got a runner on and then double play and then a pop out to end it. Wood Ducks coming up in the bottom of the 6th. Our score, Marshfield 3, Minocqua 2. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement. Thanks to our sponsors like Chili Implement. Make sure these broadcasts come to you live and free all year round on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network. You are watching the 60 Days of Summer here on Zaleski Sports. Chaparrals and the Wood Ducks up here in Minocqua. And the pitching change that we mentioned a moment ago has happened as the Chaparrals bring Hunter Korger on here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So Hunter Korger on as I can make the change in my scorebook. Menzia, Wheats, and Beertzer all due up here for the Wood Ducks. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, it's stadium voice of the Marshfield Chaparrals, Dan Leonard, watching online, said Chaps needed some runs there. I agree. I think they did need some runs, and not able to get any. So now Wood Ducks thinking the same thing as they trail here by 1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Low from Korger, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed there. Big swing by the third baseman, Caleb Menzia. Korger works fast, pumps fast, and it is strike 3 called on the outside third. And Menzia goes down looking. First batter for Korger and first strikeout of the game. Nice sequence there by Hunter Korger. That one outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Got a dog on the loose here. We've got a dog in the broadcast location coming down to visit us. He was looking for Rachel's Sun Chips there. That's what he was looking for. So 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count to the first baseman, Gunnar Wheats. And Hunter Korger in relief of Donovan Brandel here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And swung on and missed back-to-back strikeouts. The first 2 batters Korger sees. Caught looking and strikeout swinging. So 2 outs, 2 strikeouts for Korger here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Longtime Chaparrals fan Jim Riedel joins the broadcast. About time you did something productive today, Jim. I would say anyway. And that one hit foul up the third base line. So no balls, 2 strikes to the catcher Dan Beertzer. Korger looking to put him down in order and do it by himself. Ball there, low and inside. And this one will be up and right to Gonzalez. I thought that may have gone out of play, but Gonzalez able to make the final out of the inning. So the Wood Ducks will go down 1-2-3. We quickly now move to the top of the 7th, back to Minocqua for more baseball after this. Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neillsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the Alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neillsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the Alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes. Stay comfortable all year round with Custom Heating and Cooling of Neillsville and Marshfield. Whether you have new construction or looking for a replacement, Custom Heating and Cooling will find the most energy-efficient rood furnace for your home. You can choose 60-month no-interest financing with easy monthly payments when you choose Custom Heating and Cooling. Custom Heating and Cooling is also your LP choice with customized payment plans and friendly delivery. Family-owned and operated, insured, licensed, certified, experienced. Custom Heating and Cooling puts the custom in customer. Back here to Minocqua as we take a look at Wood Duck left fielder Nate Hopkins. Chaparrals here to start the top of the 7th inning. And they start at the top of the order. Nathan and Caleb Kromanaka, followed by Donovan Brandel. That was a Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln and Ranger Legion baseball lineup for the last couple of years. It won't be this year. Obviously, high school season was, well, it didn't happen. And now summer baseball is starting. We'll get into that here as we start things here in the 6th inning. Throw down to second. I'm sorry, 7th inning. Jeez. Yeah, the last couple innings just flew by. Top of the 7th here from Minocqua. Make sure to stay tuned to the Alan Johnson State Farm Play of the Game. Alan Johnson, North Central Avenue in Marshfield. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And Hoger delivers a strike on the outside corner to Nathan Kromanaka. Bounces that one in for a ball. We've got a play picked out for that Alan Johnson State Farm Play of the Game. You probably know what it is. We'll see, though. We've got 3 innings yet to play. That could change. Outside corner again for a strike. So Martin Hoger, good job here over the last 4 innings. Off-speed pitch and behind on it. Hitting it foul was Kromanaka. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. This one is grounded over to second. Nice pick there again. Nice second baseman here. Dakota C. has made a number of nice plays in the infield here for the Wood Ducks today, and add that one to his list. Ranging to his right, and the 4-3 putout for out number 1. That brings up left fielder Caleb Kromanaka. Ground out, fly out, strikeout. Caleb like to change that. Strike on the first pitch from Hoger. Inside for a ball. And pokes at it, hits this one down the right field line, and foul. You see Hopkins chase after it. Another one poked foul. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 4 consecutive fouled pitches by Caleb Kromanaka. Good at bat, like to turn into a base hit. Here's the 1-2. And this one hit into left field, coming on and not able to make the catch. And it is Kromanaka reaching safely on the hit. Hit that one into shallow left field in front of us and in front of the left fielder Nate Hopkins. That brings up now designated hitter Donovan Brandel. Starting pitcher today. Pitch 4. Throw back to first. Take a look here. Didn't give you Donnie's finishing line there. Pitch 5 innings, 6 strikeouts, 5 walks. Not a performance that Donnie's going to be completely happy with on the drive back to Marshfield. And see if he can do some damage here from the plate today. Fly out and a couple of ground outs. 0 for 3 is Brandel. This one hit into right field, and that's going to get down. Back-to-back hits for the Chaparrals, and they are in business here with runners on first and second with just 1 out. Since we don't have the scoreboard anymore, just every 2 or 3 pitches, just flash back to my camera to show the runners on base.
Yeah. I've been doing that incidentally.
Good. All right, that'll bring up the cleanup batter, Victor Gonzalez. 1 for 2, a walk, a home run, and a strikeout for Gonzalez here today. Chaparrals would love to, and Gonzalez would love to hit another home run here. Perhaps break this one open a bit. And rips that one over to C at second, and does get it over to second in time for the out. On the wild throw over, it's going to be a run scored for the Chaparrals as Caleb Kromanaka running as the ball was hit to the other side of the infield. And then as the throw from Ertz came over to Wheats from short to first, low in the dirt, couldn't be handled, and Kromanaka scores from second base. Another nice play by the second baseman, Dakota C. As they do go 4-6 on the putout. But the run is scored. That brings up Luke Wirtz. And throw over to first. And ball bobbled just a bit. Gonzalez is safe over there. 2 balls, no strikes now to Wirtz. Wirtz, how about this for a batting line? Walk, hit by pitch, and hit a line drive over to shortstop. It's doing a few things. Outside for a ball. 3 balls, no strikes now with 2 outs in the inning. Chaparrals able to add 1 so far. Back-to-back singles by Brandel and Gonzalez. I'm sorry, by Kromanaka and Brandel. And then Gonzalez able to reach safely on the fielder's choice. A walk issued to Wirtz, and the Wood Ducks are going to send their manager out to the pitcher's mound and have a chat with Martin Hoger, and it looks like that will do it here for Hoger. So we will step aside, be back with the Wood Ducks pitching changes after this. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and 0 premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's US Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Taqueria El Sol sirve la comida mexicana más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol está en Marshfield, en Avenida South Central y calle 17. Está abierta cada día. Taqueria El Sol prepara salsa y guacamole cada día. Y tiene un menú con muchas recetas familiares de México.
Taqueria El Sol tiene una tienda de comestibles también. Se venden comidas mexicanas secas, refrigeradas y congeladas para ayudarle a servir la comida mexicana, la más auténtica en Wisconsin Central. Taqueria El Sol en la Avenida South Central in Marshfield.
All right, back here to Minocqua. Get you caught up with all the changes. Here, Brian Beertzer in left field. Nate Hopkins pitching now for the Wood Ducks. Luis Rivera in for the Chaparrals. There we go. So Rivera bats in his normal spot, and a almost underhand, almost a submarine delivery from Hopkins as he goes sidearm and almost delivers on the underneath motion. Here's the 1-0. And strike called. Rivera, single walk and a ground out. 2 outs here on the top of the 7th as Martin Hoger had ran out of gas. pitched a lot of pitches. Quality innings though for the Wood Ducks today. And Rivera takes a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. As Chaparrals not sure when the last time they've seen a sidearm delivery. It's just not something you see very often. Here's the 1-2 to Rivera. Runner going, and down to third is Gonzalez. And he is safe. So a stolen base by Gonzalez. He comes up now, stretching his knee a little bit. Wirtz stays at first. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Gonzalez stolen base at third leaves him stranded. Wirtz stranded at first. And Hopkins gets the job done, comes in relief in the top of the 7th and strikes out Rivera. Chaparrals do get 1. They leave 2 on. They lead 4-2, bottom of the 7th coming up.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
It's a winning play every day at Tire Town Auto with 24-hour towing and complete auto service. Tire Town Auto on the roundabout on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. And 715-389-2909. That's 715-389-2909 to get you back on the winning side with Tire Town Auto. Got new tires over at Tire Town. Probably 2 years ago now. Fuel filter, a battery, and even a tow. Somebody in the house ran out of gas, and the only call we even considered was Tire Town. Come out and give us a tow. And they did it. They did it great. Gave us some gas, sent us back on our way. So Hoger came in to pitch as a designated hitter and stays in now after being pulled back in the top of the 7th as a designated hitter, and comes in and swing and a miss on the first pitch from Korger. Korger ready. Hoger's not. Hoger now back in the box. Korger was just standing there staring down the strike zone that whole time. This one over to Wirtz at second. He's got to pick it up, and over to Gonzalez in time for the out. A hard hit ball. Hit it right at Wirtz, and in and out of his mitt. Had to pick it up and had plenty of time, and gets the first out of the inning. Now the 9-hitter Nate Hopkins, a walk and a fly out today. Swing and a miss. Korger coming in, pumping in strikes here. Again, Brando's shaky outing. It's I think anybody would agree with that. This one hit into center field. Going back on it and making the catch is Nathan Kromanaka for out number 2. You get switched sometime? That's a nice shot, isn't it? When it happens like that. All right, so quickly 2 outs here in the inning. Back to the top of the order, center fielder Sam Killian. A couple of walks and a hit. So on base all 3 times. That's what you want out of your leadoff hitter. And the Wood Ducks got it today from Sam Killian, now up for the 4th time. Down 2, need a base runner, does Minocqua. And now he's hit by the pitch. Big bat flip by Killian. And he'll trot down to first. Korger came inside all three pitches there to Killian and just too far inside of that final one. Nice job there by Killian to stand in there and take it. No balls, 2 strikes now. Korger works fast, delivers the 0-2, and swing and a miss, strike 3. So just like that, it's a very quick strikeout for Korger. And the Chaparrals strand Killian at first, and no score from the Wood Ducks in the inning. So after 7 complete, Marshfield leads 4-2. For over 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? We make banking about you. We have a strong partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments with new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally, with locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Gresham, Medford, Shawano, Wausau, and Weston, and is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
All right, back here to Minocqua for the top of the 8th inning, and the Chaparrals will go O'Connell, Lee, and Peters as they bat 7, 8, 9 here in the top of the 8th inning. Carry with them a 4-2 lead. Chaparrals scored 2 in the top of the 2nd. Solo home run from Victor Gonzalez in the top of the 3rd, and then a run an inning ago. And just the 2 Wood Ducks runs back in the bottom of the 2nd. That's been it for Minocqua today as they play their season opener here. This one bounced by O'Connell right to first, easily picked up there by Wheats. Touches the base for out number 1. Did a little research. I found no indication that the Wood Ducks had played anywhere yet this year, so I believe this is their season opener. Would have liked to talk to the Wood Ducks players a little bit longer before we went on air here today, but time waits for no one. And ran out of time for all of that. Had a very short conversation with the catcher Dan Biertzer, and that, as I said at the top of the broadcast, mainly centered around, holy cow, there's a live video broadcast of our game. How do I watch it? How do we tell everybody else to watch? And how do we do this? How do we do that? That was the conversation. And then I was out of time. I had to come back here and get ready, which is great. And again, I see a lot of people watching here today. Very good audience all day. Thank you all for watching, and make sure to thank our sponsors. You see sponsors like Chips Hamburgers on the screen as a 4-pitch walk to Will Lee to start the top of the 8th for the Chaparrals. It's a real easy one. You're going to buy a cheeseburger, I know it, and when you do, I ask you to go to Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids, and that is a way to say thanks. Otherwise, all of the sponsors have Facebook pages, Instagram, whatever. Just send them a message. Hopped Well Drilling on the screen now. Badger Title coming on here late. Just send them a message on social media and tell them thanks for allowing us to watch for free and saving myself, in some cases, a 5-hour round-trip car ride. I got to watch the Chaparrals from back at home today, or the Wood Ducks from wherever you may be. just send them a message on social media. If you're not going to go out and buy a cheeseburger or buy a, what do we have here? Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Lots of places to get cheese curds from Nasonville Dairy, but what you can do right now is just send them a message on Facebook and say thanks for supporting local athletics and letting Zaleski tell us about the baseball today. The Submariner, Nate Hopkins, hurls in a strike. No balls, 2 strikes now to Ethan Peters. Strikeout and 2 groundouts, 0 for 3 on the day is Peters. The Shaps hitters have struggled today. Talked to Luke Wirtz in our post-game show, player manager here for the Chaparrals. We'll talk about that. And a swing and a miss. Down to second goes the runner, and is in safe is Will Lee. So he takes advantage of a ball that was in the dirt. So 2 outs now. Back to the top of the lineup, Nathan Kromanaka. Single and a walk, has reached base twice today. Has Kromanaka. That one high and outside. Make sure to stay tuned for our Alan Johnson State Farm play of the game. That'll come up before the Wood Ducks bat in the bottom of the 8th inning. Tell you what that is. Inside for a ball. As Nathan Kromanaka takes a look at the sidearm, almost submarine style, from Nate Hopkins. The runner, Will Lee, chased back to second, and after he stepped on the base, somebody in the Chaps dugout yelled, "Back!" Yeah. Having some fun. Always fun in the Chaparrals dugout. Got to spend a lot of time over the years in that dugout. Big swing and a miss there by Nathan Kromanaka. A lot of folks from Wisconsin Rapids watching online today. Say a lot of the members of the team from Wisconsin Rapids, or at least the Southwood County area. Inside for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Kromanaka. Runner on second. Chaparral shortstop Will Lee. Scoring position here with 2 outs. And the throw over to second is late. Lee was practically begging Hopkins to throw down there. I think he just wanted to show up back in Marshfield tonight with his pants dirty. Show everybody he was playing a ball game today. As shortstop Peter Ertz plays right along with Lee at the runner at second. And Lee takes off for third, and the throw down is not in time, and a stolen base for Will Lee. And a walk to Nathan Kromanaka. Runners now at the corners for the Chaparrals, and Caleb Kromanaka steps in. 1 for 4 today. What did you say? Oh, well, I can only do so much at once. The ball to Caleb Kromanaka. So runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Chaparrals looking for 1 extra here, as the Wood Ducks will get to bat, or could get to bat as many as 2 times. And I believe that was a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Caleb Kromanaka. Hopkins sidearmed, nope, that was kind of 3/4 arm delivery, and misses inside. He's changed that angle a couple times. Keep these Chaparrals hitters on their toes. That one, it was submarined and not able to get off the ground. That was like golf. That was a worm burner coming in to home plate. So 3 balls, 1 strike now to Caleb Kromanaka. And arms slide all over the place for Nate Hopkins, and that's part of the trick to it. You don't know where the release point is coming from. Submarine there, and at the bottom of the zone for a strike. All right, full count now. Nathan takes off to second, and that one comes inside for a ball, so the bases are loaded now with 2 outs, and that'll bring up Chaparrals' designated hitter, Donovan Brandel. Take a look at the Chaparrals on the bases. Lee is at third, Nathan Kromanaka at second, and Caleb Kromanaka at first. And the first one to Brandel is high. See, it's fancy, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
You throw that Tyler right in the trash.
The 1-0 to Brandel in the dirt. And again, it's a short backstop back there. Lee was didn't really have a rephrase. He did not have a secondary lead off of that pitch. And with a short backstop, there's really no reason to have a secondary lead. You're not going anywhere. And all that can happen with that is you get thrown out over on a snap throw from the catcher down to third. So good base running there by Lee. And Brandel takes that one inside. So 3 balls, no strikes, nowhere to put Donnie Brandel. Chaparrals would be happy with a run walked in. Any run, any way here with 2 outs would be good news for the Chaps. Here's the 3-0. Brandel taking the whole way and takes a strike inside. And probably taking again here on 3-1. I'd be surprised if he swings at this pitch. And here is the 3-1 and taking all the way and a throw in the dirt. And that'll walk the run in as Will Lee will walk to home. All runners advance, and that brings up the first baseman, Victor Gonzalez. So a short little chat from Beertzer to Hopkins on the mound. The score is 5-2 Marshfield. Gonzalez holds his hand up, gets dug in. Jeez, just think what a grand slam blast would do here for Gonzalez and the Chaparrals. This one hit out of play into the forest. All right, again, bases loaded here for the Chaparrals. Nathan Kromanaka on third, Caleb Kromanaka on second, and Donovan Brandel is a runner at first. And that one skips into Gonzalez. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And you can just tell by the plate approach here by Gonzalez, he wants to put a charge into this one. And it does swing hard and swings right to first base. Covering the bag is the pitcher, Nate Hopkins. And on the ground out, the Chaparrals do leave the bases loaded. They do get 1. We move to the bottom of the 8th inning. Marshfield 5, Minocqua 2. Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with easy and simple home delivery. That's right, Hewitt's Meat will deliver your favorite meat, treats, sides, and snacks right to your door. All you need to do is email online store at hewittsmeats.com for your order form. Fill it out, send it back, and Hewitt's Meats will deliver to your door in Marshfield, Hewitt, Auburndale, and Chile. Again, email to online store at hewittsmeats.com to get started. Of course, you can still visit the store on Downwind Drive in Marshfield and visit Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. All right, time for our Alan Johnson State Farm of the play. Here's the deal. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. State Farm agent Alan Johnson is ready to help you combine home and auto and save. In Marshfield, call 715-207-6047 today. like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Alan Johnson State Farm on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. And our Alan Johnson State Farm play of the game is that home run by Victor Gonzalez back in the top of the third inning, as we see Gonzalez come out of the dugout, take his position there at first place. It was a 2-2 tie after the Wood Ducks had struck for two in the bottom of the second inning, and with 2 outs, as Gonzalez with a blast over the chain link monster here in Minocqua. And that is our Alan Johnson State Farm play of the game. Alan Johnson State Farm on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. All right, coming up for Minocqua, Peter Ertz, Dakota C., and Caleb Menzia, as Minocqua goes 3:45 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And ball one from Corker to Ertz, and foul back. Quickly, 1 ball, 1 strike, as Corker has worked fast here. Corker beginning his 3rd inning of work here in Minocqua. Ertz 0 for 3, couple of strikeouts and a flyout today. This one is hit to straightaway center, and under it and making the catch for out number 1 is Nathan Kromanaka. And that brings up the second baseman, Dakota C. Pretty slick fielding second baseman is C here for the Wood Ducks. Made a number of really good plays, look routine, and was the starter on 2 double plays, as the Wood Ducks have went 4-6-3 twice here today. And all started by Dakota C. as he fouls that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That one in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Corker comes right back with it, misses low. Count now is full with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. This one is hit towards Lee at short. Long throw across the field to Gonzalez is in time. All right. Nice play by the shortstop. Ranging to his right, throwing back across his body to the left. And out number 2, Caleb Menzia now. And big swing and a miss there by Menzia. A walk, strikeout swinging, strikeout looking for Menzia today, and 2 quick strikes here by Corker. And he's ahead of Menzia, no balls, 2 strikes. And this one hit into the shallow outfield and the shallow center field. Will Lee comes on for the catch. And a quick 1-2-3 inning here for the Chaparrals. Marshfield will come to bat in the top of the 9th. They lead by 3. We'll be back. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. All right, back here to Minocqua, and happy Father's Day. Just a nice day to be lounging around here. As the Chaparrals will go Wirtz, Rivera, O'Connell as they bat 5, 6, 7 in the lineup here to begin things in the top of the 9th inning. Wirtz, Rivera, O'Connell. And as a matter of fact, I see a pinch hitter here as Isaiah Byroll will come in and hit for player manager Luke Wirtz. Saw Isaiah taking batting practice today. Took some pretty healthy cuts. Just going to say about Korger, you come in, you pitch a few innings, you pitch them well. You make the drive all the way up from central Wisconsin. You may as well come in and play and play well. And now with a 3-run lead, Wirtz happy to let the youngster Isaiah Byroll come in and get an at-bat for, at a minimum, in exchange for making the trip all the way up here to Minocqua. The luxury you have of having a 3-run lead, and he draws a walk. So nice plate appearance there from Byroll. And that'll bring up Luis Rivera. Rivera today, a single, a walk, a ground out, and a strikeout. 1 for 3. That's what all that means. Here in his second game this season. And Chaparrals come in at a perfect 3-0 mark. Looking to push their record to 4-0 here to start the 2020 campaign. That one bounces in. Byroll stays put at first. Again, more live sports coming tomorrow. We've got a quartet of 18U fast pitch softball games from Marshfield Fairgrounds Park. That all starts at 5 o'clock with Steve Maves on the call. And Rivera hits this one to deep left field. Going back on it is the left fielder, or the right fielder, Jake Hogden, and Hogden makes the catch right in front of the chain link monster. It's a pretty appropriate name for it. Byroll stays at first base. But again, Steve Maves on the call from Marshfield in games 1 and 2, and then you get me for games 3 and 4. And Sean O'Connell now comes up. And O'Connell, first pitch swinging, hits that one to right field. Going back off the top of the monster. Byroll rounds second. He's going to head to third. And it's going to be a stand-up double for Sean O'Connell. Right off the top of the chain link monster out there. Hit it about 2/3 the way up the monster. So runners now at second and third, just 1 out. And that brings up the shortstop, Will Lee. Like second baseman for the Wood Ducks, Dakota C. Lee also has made a couple of nice plays, a couple of plays that maybe weren't routine, look routine. And that's what you want out of your infielders as the Wood Ducks infield comes in, everybody on the grass here with 1 out and already trailing by 3. And that one hit to the shortstop. The throw comes home, and it's going to be high. And Byroll will score from third. So on the fielder's choice, it's Lee down to first base. And it'll be an E6 as that throw went about 10 feet high, and the catcher, Beertzer, could only go about 6 feet high. Maybe 7. With the infield. He's got a lot of catching gear on. I mean, that can happen. All right, well, runners on the corners now. And ball inside to Peters. Peters 0 for 4. He'd like to get on the action here today as well. The runner is O'Connell at third, Lee at first. And still just the 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. At a game that has moved pretty quickly That one nips the outside corner for a strike. Throw back to first, and nothing going on over there. So anyway, softball quartet of games tomorrow at 4. We'll bring them all to you from Marshfield Fairgrounds Park. Volleyball Tuesday. Chaparrals back in play on Wednesday. We're going to take the day off on Thursday. Friday, SK Speedway, and Saturday, Marshfield Bandits back in action. And then it's Chaparrals a week from today down in Sparta. Bring all those to you. That's the next 7 days after this one here is done. And this one hit into right or left field territory, foul line, and it'll be caught there by the third baseman Caleb Menzia for out number 2. Runners stay put. O'Connell at third, Lee at first. Back to the top of the order, Nathan Kromanaka. And then after that, it is the American Legion replacement season as an independent league sprung up. Essentially the same kids, same coaches, same diamonds, same everything. I've already told you the American Legion screwed up and canceled the season, so we won't go into that again. But it's everything except for that Legion patch on the shoulders. And we're going to bring, I think we counted them up yesterday, over 40 summer of those summer baseball games to you. Because we are completely ridiculous. And C able to field that line drive for the final out of the inning. The Chaparrals do score 1. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Wood Ducks trail 6-2. Just one. Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the Alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neilsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the Alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes. And again, as I was saying before we went to commercial there, over 40 summer baseball games in the Independent Baseball League, the Independent 19U Baseball League. We'll bring over 40 of those games to you live right here on Zaleski Sports as part of our 60 Days of Summer. We thought at the beginning of the 60 Days of Summer we might do something like, 50, 60 broadcasts. We're going to be pushing 100 broadcasts in 60 Days of Summer. Nobody doing it like Zaleski Sports. Nobody. Get a home movie broadcast. I don't know, maybe you can call it a broadcast. You get a home movie, somebody sitting in the bleachers in the corner doing them live every now and then.
Right.
But nobody's bringing it to you like we are. I mean, there's nothing wrong with somebody's mom doing a Facebook Live in the corner of the bleachers. That's okay. That's completely okay. I don't begrudge mom for being proud of her kids out on the field. That's all right. But mom's not going to do 100 games in the 60 Days of Summer. That's not going to happen. All right, last call here for the Wood Ducks. Wheats, Beertzer, Hoger, all due up as Hunter Korger comes back on. See if manager Luke Wirtz can get a 2-pitch win here out of his 2 pitchers. Korger now will start his 4th inning of work as he starts Wheats with a strike. And a big pop of the mitt for strike 2. Connell's got to shake that left hand and that catcher's mitt a little bit. Here's Korger right back with the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 out quickly here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Make sure to stay tuned for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. We will talk to manager Luke Wirtz and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. I haven't said that live in a while.
That's weird.
It is weird, isn't it? Strike there to Beertzer. A while back, we decided to let some people in behind the Wizard of Oz curtain here at Zaleski Sports. Quickly 0-2 to Beertzer. We decided a while back to pre-record that, as this one is grounded to Rivera over at third. A pick and a throw up the line to Gonzalez. Beertzer is going to be happy with his effort and stay put at first base.
Injury in the field.
What?
Injury.
Huh?
He's hurting his arm.
Who? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so Rivera injured on that throw. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back in Minocqua in just a moment. Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. And it was Rivera who made that throw over to first. Throw was off the mark, and you see Rivera warming up now. He looks like he's going to be all right, but felt something tingle. And I felt that tingle before. He felt something tingle in that arm and wanted just to make sure. Everybody kind of came out and gathered around Luis, and Luis said, all right, I'm fine. Keep me in. So one out, runner at first is Beertzer, and Martin Hoger takes a strike low. So the replacement league, the Summer Independent League 19U on June 28th. So a week from today, next week, a week from today, we will be at Wapaka as the Stevens Point Ball Club takes on both Wapaka and Ashwaubenon, a doubleheader over in Wapaka. That all starts at 3 o'clock. Steve Maves on the call next week on Sunday for that. As I will be in Sparta for Marshfield Chaparrals baseball. I believe that's a 1 p.m. start. 1 p.m. or 1:30. A couple of lifted foul back-to-back here for Hoger, and he is down 0-2. And then it's it is a massive effort in the month of July. Like I said, over 40 games in the 19U Summer Independent League. Over 40 games, and we'll be all over Central Wisconsin bringing those games to you. Generally played on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Schedule does vary a little bit from time to time. This one is drilled down to right field and hit right at the right fielder Ethan Peters for out number 2. So 2 down. It is last call here for the Wood Ducks. And I've got on my scorebook Nate Hopkins. I am pretty sure that is not Nate hitting. Let's see if he can turn around here. Or maybe it is. Either way. 2 outs. Korger. I have no idea. Can't see the number all the way over there. And I know there's been some defensive changes that we've missed. As the Wood Ducks not accustomed to having media at these games, and not getting any of those changes to us. So we've done the best we could here. All right, Wood Ducks down to the last strike. Korger looking to put away the batter. Here's the 1-2, and this one is hit to right field and hit deep and foul. Oh boy, that missed. That was a 2-run homer that missed by about 2 feet. Peters puts his arms up to say, hey, we kind of lucked out there. But that was crunched, but crunched foul. So we'll do the 1-2 again here. Again, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Chaparrals looking to put it away and start the season here 4-0. Korger ready. Here's the 1-2. That one fouled back. So the batter, Hopkins, stays alive. That's what we're going with anyway. That's what I got on the scorebook, so that's what we're going with. You don't report the changes, that's what you have. Here's the 1-2 from Korger. This one fouled back again, so nice job by Hopkins. Staying alive here with 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. His club down by 4. He just needs to get on base. I mean, yeah, they'd be happy with a home run, but need a few base runners here as they're down by 4. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. This one is hit foul again. So nice battle here between Korger and Hopkins with 1 ball, 2 strikes. This will be the 1-2 pitch, version 5.0. With 2 outs, here's Korger, and back to first. Gonzalez not covering the bag. They do chase Beertzer back, and then he kind of gives a little shrug to Gonzalez. He's like, whatever. Korger steps off. Clouds begin to move into Minocqua here. Not sure if there's rain with it. Here's the 1-2 from Korger. This one is slapped into right field. So Peters quickly on it and fires it all the way home. All right. Seen it all, and then you see that. He's excited. Peters is excited. Yeah, he spends most of his time from the pitching mound. He's got a couple hit to him, and he's showing off his arm strength. So the Wood Ducks stay alive here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Still 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Beertzer at second. Hopkins at first. And now back to the top of the lineup in center fielder Sam Killian. 1 for 1. He has reached base all 4 times. 2 walks and a hit by pitch plus the single. That's 1 for 1. That's how that works. And this one hit to Lee at short. He picks and bobbles. And the bases are going to be loaded here for the Wood Ducks in the bottom of the ninth inning. Well, Lee has played a nice game, and that's an E6 on Will Lee. First pitch swinging here. This hit down to left field. Kromanaka is not going to get there, and 1 run's going to come across here for Minocqua. And that will bring the winning run to the plate. That one dropped just inside the foul line, down the left field line. 6-3 now, and they're going to talk about it on the mound, get Korger resettled. But Peter Aerts bats in the 3 slot, shortstop for the Wood Ducks. He will come to the plate as the winning run here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
What do you think they're talking about?
Well, they're just telling Korger, hey, don't even worry about it. Just keep throwing strikes. You got 7 behind you. We'll get the 3rd out for you. And if you throw strikes, you might strike them out. That's the speech. It's really simple.
Yes.
Yep. This question came in from Rachel from the producer's desk there. And a strike on the first pitch, so that's what they told him. Throw strikes, dude. You got this. Off-speed pitch. And strike 2, so we're back to where we were 2 batters ago. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Here's the 0-2 from Korger. Fastball, that's chopped down the line at third and foul. That was close to sneaking in there. And Rivera was not going to be there in time to knock it down, or he's at least not going to be there in time to stop the run from scoring. But count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Again, this is the winning run at the plate in Peter Aerts. Korger ready. Here's the 0-2. Just missed. Aerts wasn't sure that it missed. Korger wasn't sure that it missed. 2 outs. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch, misses outside and away. Or outside and low. Korger looking to end the game here. High for a ball. Full count now to Peter Aerts. Tying run is at first base. That's Jake Ogden. That one chopped foul. So these Wood Ducks hitters have caught up to Hunter Korger. Nobody warming up in the Chaparrals bullpen. This is Korger's game right here. Full count. Here it is. This one hit into shallow left field. Lee back on it and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. The Chaparrals hang on to win here in Minocqua. Our final score is Marshfield 6, Minocqua 3. We'll be back with our Nasonville Dairy postgame show in just a moment.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150, and so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, setting in the store, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them a sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa Rivera, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Letta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
We're back.
All right, back here at our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Rachel, we got volume bouncing? Okay, good. Yeah, got us one. Made you guys sound as good as we can. Talk to manager Luke Works. Luke, basketball you can run on, football you can run on the clock, soccer you can run on the clock, and baseball you got to have 27 outs. And all that 27 had to happen here tonight. Close one here at the end.
Yeah, you couldn't tell by the way the game was and all the base runners on the board. So, no hitter going 2 outs in the ninth. They kind of broke it up. They were patient to play. Umpire wasn't giving a whole lot here and there. Come down to it. So we did all 27 outs.
You got a home run from Victor Gonzalez, and that home run, as it turns out, would have been the third. It was the third one. So. You needed some runs a little bit later in the game. I was talking about Gonzalez, and we saw Luis come and play here today too. The guys from Abbotsford. I was talking about their play here today.
They've made great commitment under all our games here. They're talented ball players. They're like balls over the year. It's the only thing they do. They love playing ball. It's great to have those two on the team. They give us what they can.
Leave you this before we talk to Sean. We talked about those 27 outs. Hunter had to kind of bear down there at the end to get that third out. Getting at the mound, what was talking about there?
Yeah, I just talked to the guys. We got one out here. Base.
last out in 4-0. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later on in a few days. We'll talk about Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Sean O'Connell. You got to call that game from behind the plate, so let's just talk about that. Talk about first the work of Donnie and the work of Hunter doing today.
Yeah, so Donnie just came on. He was going strong. He pitched a good game last game, and he came out today and was hitting corners. The umpire was not giving us everything we wanted, but it came back and he battled hard, even though frustration at times, but settling down and we started throwing strikes again. And then quarter coming on, we're working fast, and throwing a lot of strikes again already back.
And in baseball, you got to have base runners. Base runners lead the runs. So let's talk about your approach at the plate. How you feel you did today when you on the offensive side of it?
Just trying to put the ball in play, get on base any way you can. Base runners lead the runs. You hit a ball every once in a while, sometimes it happens. But all the better. So yeah, just keep getting on base, get more guys on base, and that's what we're doing.
I'm going to ask our players in the game the same question every time, so we're going to give you the same one. Brand new team this year, a lot of new guys. You talked about Donnie and a lot of those folks from Southwood County, including yourself. But you know, the whole new makeup of the team, you're 4-0 now. Is that kind of what you maybe thought was going to happen this year?
Yeah, I definitely thought we had the pitching. Last year we might have not had as much pitching as we wanted. This year we really added a lot of good pitching staff. We're in depth, like it works on our set and stuff. But we definitely added a lot of good, valuable players at the plate and in the field too. So yeah, it's great to be 4-0 and let's just keep playing ball. So.
All right, I'm going to give you the microphone. I'll step out of the way. I'm Sean O'Connell. I'm in the house. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. Okay? Rachel, we good? Am I out of the way?
Yes.
I know. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Sean O'Connell, and I'm in the house.
All right. Nice job.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
You got it. All right, guys. We'll wrap it up from here as we finish up our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. The Chaparrals moved their record to 4-0 after a 6-3 win here in their first road game of 2020 here in Minocqua. It's been a great time in Minocqua. We plan on coming back. As a matter of fact, I'll be here a couple more weekends yet this year. But coming down to Minocqua, a lot of good stuff going on here. A lot of good stuff going back, though, in Marshfield. Again, we've got a full schedule coming up this week. We have got 18U fast pitch softball from Marshfield Fairgrounds Park. 4 games starting tomorrow. First pitch at 5 p.m. Watch it live right here on Zaleski Sports. Tuesday, volleyball. Wednesday, back with the Chaparrals. We're going to take the day off on Thursday. And then on Friday, it's racing at SK Speedway. Saturday, Marshfield Bandits football. And then Sunday, back with the Chaparrals in Sparta and the start of our summer 19U baseball league. We got a pair of games from Wapaka. We are jam-packed here in the 60 days of summer on Zaleski Sports. Again, for Rachel Zaleski, I am Jason Zaleski, telling you guys to have a great rest of your weekend. Happy Father's Day, everybody. And we'll see everybody again tomorrow night at 5 o'clock.